Hola, mi nombre es Gino, yo soy de Venezuela y esto es Ginotv. Bienvenidos a un nuevo video. Hoy estamos en el aeropuerto y vamos a viajar a conocer a nuestra señorita Annabelle. La de verdad, no es la de mentira. Sí, es la de la historia que ustedes creen que es. Es ella. ¿Se recuerdan que yo hice un video en Puerto Rico vestido de Annabelle? Esta vez vamos a conocerla en persona. No les voy a mentir que tengo un poquito de miedo, pero yo creo que soy una persona buena y nada malo va a pasar en este video. Vamos a estar viajando a la ciudad de Connecticut, que es donde se encuentra Annabelle, para conocerla en persona. Todo lo que te puedo decir porque es el comienzo del video, pero prepárate porque esto se pone candela, demasiado buena. Bueno, ahora vamos en camino a tomar nuestro segundo avión, que va a ser de Filadelfia hacia Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut. Un tipo que está en el avión me dijo: no vas a llegar a tiempo y vas a perder el vuelo. Y yo le dije: claro que no, vale, corriendo todo se puede. Me vine corriendo y llegamos enfrente del check-in que está allá, del gate. Miren esto que lindo. Sé que quizá no representa nada si lo ven así, pero si lo ven hacia atrás, miren qué bonito. Un mosaico. Ya llegamos a Hartford, Connecticut y ahora estamos esperando el lift para que me lleve a un sitio que ni se imaginan que va a formar parte de este video de Annabelle. Estoy muy emocionado por mostrarles y quiero decirles que me estoy congelando. Hay 6 grados centígrados en Hartford, Connecticut y ahora nos vamos a dirigir a un sitio que se llama Glastonbury. Y ahora estamos en un sitio que tú puedes recoger tu propia calabaza. Miren la cantidad de calabazas que tienen aquí. O sea, miren la hermosura, que es genial. La gente viene aquí en Connecticut y las busca y las pone en sus casas, las abre para Halloween. Y también les voy a mostrar otras cosas que pueden buscar. Hay miles y miles de calabazas. Yo venía hace 5 años, cuando tenía a mi novia de Connecticut. Venía con ella acá y buscamos manzanas y fresas y esas vainas. Y esas frutas pues, y vegetales, etc. Miren la naturaleza, qué extraordinaria, miren. Aquí está la manzana del árbol. Como Adán y Eva, necesitamos a Eva. Búscate tu propia Eva. La limpian. Ellos no le ponen insecticida ni nada y nos podemos comer de la mata directamente. Está buena, mano. Siempre tienen que proteger el medio ambiente para que podamos seguir disfrutando esta manzana. Mi abuela está ahogando aquí. Miren qué bonito. Entonces la gente viene y las agarra aquí del árbol y las pone en la bolsita y luego las va a pagar. Obviamente tú puedes venir aquí y te puedes comer todas las que quieras, pero siempre tienes que consumir algo pues. Aquí David ya está comiendo sus manzanas. Sabrosa. Yo también. Y bueno, vamos a seguir a ver qué más vemos. Vamos a agarrar otra aquí. Miren qué hermosa. O sea, qué espectacular. Vamos a agarrar. Y ya conseguimos las peras. Después de media hora buscándolas, miren qué linda. El árbol de peras. ¿Te gustan las peras? Vamos a probarlas. Miren, la podemos probar. Limpiamos un poquito. Voy a probar. ¿Ha probado?
Rico.
Está congelando porque estamos en 6 grados, quizás menos yo creo ya. Estamos como en 5 grados y yo me estoy meando también, pero aquí hay que buscar un sitio donde hacer pipí. Esperemos que esto vaya bien. Me estoy llevando de amuleto esta Oreo. Los que me conocen ya han visto la Oreo anteriormente. Y también tengo una virgencita que me la estoy llevando conmigo, Se la voy a mostrar para que la vean. Que va a ser la virgencita que me va a proteger. Miren aquí. Ahí está. Y bueno, ya nos vemos en un rato. El próximo video será ya en el sitio preparándonos para Annabelle. I'm here with Tony Spera. If you've seen Annabelle, you know who he is. He's in charge of the research.
Yes, at the New England Society for Psychic Research.
And he's going to tell you a little bit more about the story, the real story about Annabelle.
Yes, well, Gino, the Annabelle doll story starts in 1971 when the doll was given to a nurse in Hartford, Connecticut.
Oh, it was given in Hartford, Connecticut.
Yes.
That's where we are. We're in Hartford, Connecticut.
By
right?
her
well,
mother.
Kind of.
By her mother, because the young nurse liked dolls. And
Okay.
she collected dolls. And so the mother just bought a regular Raggedy Ann doll and gave it to her. And she admired the doll. She used to take it or walk around the apartment with it. Her and her other nurse that was partner in the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And one day she remembers putting the doll on the couch with the legs were crossed like this. And when she came back from her shift at the hospital, the legs and the arms were in a different position. They were uncrossed.
That's crazy.
So now they're saying to themselves, what's going on? I mean, I remember putting the doll with the legs a certain way. So they purposely left the doll a specific way on the couch.
Okay.
They came home, the doll was no longer even on the couch. The doll was now in the bed, on top of the bed.
That's crazy.
And now they said, well, maybe the superintendent of the apartment is playing tricks on us.
Yeah, maybe.
He's coming in here and he's changing the doll around to fool us. So why don't we just put some tape on the bottom of the door, the entry door, and we'll put the rug a certain way to see if anybody comes in when we're not home.
Mm-hmm.
So when they came home, the tape was still intact, the rug was still intact, they knew nobody was in the house, yet the doll was in a different position.
In different positions.
So now they got a little bit nervous about it, but one of the kicker was the fiance of the nurse Donna, who had the doll. The fiance, his name was Lou. He was sleeping on the couch. The doll was in the corner on the other side of the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Lou was sound asleep. Suddenly he wakes up, sweaty, scared. He jumps off the chair and Donna says, "What's the matter?" He jumps off the couch. "What's the matter?" He says, "I had a dream that doll was strangling me to death. It was crawling up my leg and was strangling me." And then he takes the doll and he throws it across the room. Just a little flimsy doll. Throws it across the room. And as soon as he did, and he says, "That's just a Raggedy Ann doll, it can't hurt anyone." As soon as he said that, 7 wounds appeared on his chest and on his stomach, 7 slash marks, 4 here and 3 here. And it came right through his t-shirt, and you can see the blood. Now the girls are saying there's something bad about this doll.
And when did they call? When did they call the?
It was in 1971.
1971, so the same year, basically.
They called an Episcopal priest in Hartford, and the priest says, "I don't know what to tell you. Why don't you call Ed Warren? He knows all about this stuff." So they did, and Ed came out with Lorraine and talked to the girls, talked to Lou, decided that an exorcism of the house was needed to cast out any evil spirits. And they did. They brought a priest in, Catholic priest.
In the apartment, because it was an apartment.
Yes, exorcised the apartment. And Ed said, "That doll doesn't belong here. I'll bring it back to my museum where it'll be safe." And he did. He took it back to the museum where, for a while, it was safe. He didn't have it in any case or anything.
Okay.
So the problem happened.
So they just had the doll, just like the
just
other
sitting in a chair.
entities,
Just sitting in a chair, yeah.
How many artifacts do they have?
Oh, they
the
got
museum
hundreds.
is
They have
like
hundreds of artifacts from haunted locations, from
all over, like
all over the country, all over the world. People would contribute stuff because Ed would go on these cases that the house is haunted, and they'd say, as soon as we bought this item at a tag sale or at a garage sale or at an antique store, the next day stuff started to happen. So it must be this artifact. It must
so
be
it's
this.
not good to buy stuff from a garage.
Well, it depends. No, well, it depends
Don't buy
because
stuff.
rituals could be done. Rituals could be done over these objects that you wouldn't know about. And that's what happened with Annabelle, and that's what happened with a lot of artifacts. Annabelle has evil within her. That's why we keep her in a case, and we have prayers set around the doll to keep the evil within. There's a shadow doll. That's another object that's very haunted because
But it was
it's used in witchcraft practices.
Okay.
In other words, I would take a picture of that doll, not me, but a knowledgeable sorcerer or wizard would take a picture of the doll, curse the picture. In other words, print out the picture of the doll.
Okay.
On the back, write a curse on it towards the person they don't like,
That's crazy.
and then send it to them.
Oh
and just by
God.
accepting the envelope in the mail, you're accepting the curse that goes with it. That's the shadow doll.
I have to subtitle everything for you guys that speak Spanish, but this is incredible. Like, I didn't expect that.
And then the conjuring mirror is one where a guy stood in front of this mirror for weeks on end, attempting to communicate with his dead relatives. He kept asking to see his aunt, his uncle, his grandmother. He kept saying, like, you know, Aunt Joe, Aunt Joe, Uncle Sal, come on through, I want to talk to you. He was obsessed with it. And he did it for about 2 weeks straight for like 2 or 3 hours a day. At first nothing happened. Then monstrosities of images started to come through the mirror. And that's called actually crystalmancy. When you see an image of a ghost or a demon or anything on a shiny surface, it's called crystalmancy. He actually crystalmancy. Crystalmancy.
Yeah.
So where anything on a shiny object like the bumper of a car, a plate glass window, a crystal ball, a mirror. They find spirits find it very easy to show themselves on a shiny object. And when he did that, he drew forth monstrosities, not his aunt, not his uncle.
Not his aunt. That's the story. Well, thank you for your time, man. Hey, it's a pleasure to meet you, man.
And,
like this guy is legend.
Thank you.
Don't mess what you don't know. That's what we can tell them.
No, don't mess at all.
Thank you, man.
Don't challenge evil.
Don't challenge anyone. Evil and good, be always good to everyone. And thank you for watching. I'll show you a little bit later. Miren, me va a mostrar.
So this guy can take a picture next to it, right?
Yeah.
In front of it, next to it.
Miren.
Just a little bit, just enough, Chris. Okay, right there.
Y finalmente ya conocimos a Annabelle. Fue bastante impactante, sentí una sensación extraña de miedo y felicidad al momento. Me pareció que era chiquita, era como pequeña Annabelle. Pero ante todo le tengo respeto a su identidad, sea negativa, positiva, hay que respetarla. Y se sintió interesante, tenía mucho tiempo esperando para conocer a Annabelle y quiero darle gracias a Tony Spera de que tuvo el tiempo de explicarme las 3 historias de los artefactos que tenían el día de hoy. Nos vemos en un próximo video, esto es Ginotv.